screen lights up, the magic starts to flow. Gaming grandma's here, ready for the show. In Greedfall's realm, where dreams meet despair, with swords and axes, we rise, we dare. Adventure calls, echoing through the night. Together we stand in this epic fight. The game and grandma needs, she's our guiding light. A dying world can't break our brave hearts. In this adventure we'll play our parts. Political games will navigate the dark. A world on the edge will leave our mark. Fighting for our home, we'll never back down. With bows drawn tight, we'll claim the crown. Join the chat, make friends, let's unite. Together we stand in this epic fight. The game and grandma leads, she's our guiding light. A dying world can't break our brave hearts. In this adventure we'll play our part. So come along now, let the battle begin. With family and courage, together we win. The screen lights up, the magic starts to flow. Game and grandma's here, ready for the show. In Greedfall's realm, where dreams meet despair, with swords and axes, we rise, we dare. Adventure calls, echoing through the night. Together we stand in this epic fight. The game and grandma needs, she's our guiding light. A dying world can't break our brave hearts. In this adventure we'll Join the chat, make friends, let's unite. Together we stand in this epic fight. The game and grandma leads, she's our guiding light. A dying world can break our brave hearts. In this adventure we'll play our part. So come along now, let the battle begin. With family and courage, together we win. The screen lights up, the magic starts to flow.
Well, hey Jay, you're the first one here. How you doing today? Yeah, we're gonna do some Greedfall, and it is not a popular game. When I was setting up the, editing the title and everything in Twitch, there was like 2 people watching. Like 300 people have ever viewed it. But I like the game. I liked the first game. This is the prequel. Um, who knows? Maybe it'll get more popular. It's only been out since like March, so it's still pretty new. Hey, Tyler's here. How you doing, hon? Like I was saying, not a lot of people watch this game, but I really like it. So we're gonna continue on. And I went online and I got a list of the main quests that have to be done in order to complete the game. Let's see, Patrick, did you try the PTC? Grandma, hi, did your poor Dolly passed? Great Southern lady. Did I hear Dolly Parton passed? Is that you posted, I think, a video or something about her? Is that what happened? She passed away? Oh, that's sad. That's very sad. I know she'd talked recently about her health issues. So that's really sad. What an icon she was. I never was a big country fan, but I just love watching her just for her personality and her movies and everything. That's sad. That's very sad. So yeah, I did see that you posted a video, but I didn't pay any attention because I was getting ready. Yeah, I did think I saw something recently that she said she was feeling better. So, but gosh, there's going to be a lot of honoring of her. I can see a lot of specials honoring her in the coming months. And she did seem lovely. You know, she had this huge, she did books. She, you know, developed all these buses and libraries and everything to make sure kids had books to read. So I thought that was pretty cool too. Anyway, well, we will try to move on even with the sad news. And Tyler, I've got to get a different icon for the points, because the 200 points and the 300 points and the 500 points also have the same emote. So I got to get in there and fix that. Anyway, I got online and got a list of the primary quests we have to do to get to the end, and a list of the, you know, the side quests. There's regional quests, there's companion quests that you can do as well. Unfortunately, one of the main quests that we have to do to progress is the Gray Eminence. And if I don't know if you remember, but that was the one where we had to go find the priest, that he'd been kidnapped or something, and we couldn't activate it. Hi, Curbs. Good morning to you. We couldn't activate the quest. There was this book on the shelf and it was glowing blue, and obviously we needed to get that book or whatever, but it wouldn't work. That is one of the main quests. Got us back on that island. I've got us set up to do that quest today. We're going to cross our fingers and hope we can get through it. Just not sure, because some of the other quests aren't even on the list yet of quests that you can do. And my concern is that they won't come on the list if you can't do, like, you have to do the Gray Eminence for it to get triggered to do the other ones. Because right now the only primary quest we have is the Gray Eminence, and there are 3 other quests that are part of the main quests that haven't even popped up yet, and they're not in the already completed quests. I checked that, and they're not in the already completed quest. So it would suck if we can't progress the game because of that, but we're gonna, I mean, we can always do companion quests and stuff. The other option would be to jump into 007 if we can't finish this one. But I know Curbs in Alaska and other ones have done their best to try to help me figure out how we can fix that. We'll have to see. I didn't bring the lady that was supposedly one of the reasons why it wouldn't trigger, so I don't have her with us. The other change since we started is last week was the first time we did it on the non-God mode, and it was definitely a challenge, but I think I have a good balance. It's a challenge, but we weren't dying every 5 minutes, so I think that's a good balance. Growing up in Texas, did you get sick of hearing country music? Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of some artists, you know, like Keith Urban and Carrie Underwood, some of the more modern ones. Garth Brooks was the very first one I ever enjoyed listening to. He was a lot of fun. But I was an Air Force brat, so I spent a lot of time on base, and we had all sorts of different cultures. You know, there was Iranians on base, there was Germans and everything. So I got exposed to a lot of music. I was definitely a big hair band, 80s big hair band though. Johnny Cash, you know, I just watched an interview with him. He was talking to somebody about why he wore black. And the reason he wore black is to represent the poor and the downtrodden, you know, that it was kind of a somber color to represent folks who were marginalized in our population, including prisoners and stuff. He even talked about that. And of course, you guys know he went and sang at prisons. But I never knew that. So it was kind of cool that I saw that little clip. But here we are. We need to get over here and investigate the priest's home. And if we can't trigger it? I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do, but we're gonna go forward and see what happens. Now, if I remember correctly, it wasn't like a quick, easy path to get here because there was some dead ends, but we'll see if we can manage it. I'm always so good with this map, right? We can't go that way because that does have a dead end right here. Oh, I think we have to come around here maybe. So I thought about, you know, we could maybe upgrade our armor and stuff since we're not in God mode anymore. And I went the wrong way. How funny, I went the wrong way. That never happens. You know, maybe we need to, just in case. So we can't go that way, so we must have to go around this way, maybe. I love playing the game because it's just beautiful to look at. All right. Okay, back to... Go back over here to the...
My rapiers are the sharpest and most
This
elegant
way.
in all Peru.
Go down this way. Hey, Ads Factor, how are ya? Texas lady, and she said the same thing, Grandma. She hates country music. I don't necessarily hate it. The old stuff, like the Conway Twitty kind of twang, definitely don't like that. But you know, when Garth Brooks came along and some of the more not modern country singers, I definitely enjoy those more. I went to a Carrie Underwood concert and a Blake Shelton concert. But I'm not all about, you know, just country. I also saw Michael Bublé, and he's a crooner, what you call a crooner. And who else did I see? I had tickets to Aerosmith, but that was at the same time his voice box broke, so I missed that one. But I've been to more than those three. Who was the other one? Oh, I thought Daughtry. He's a rock band. He started out on American Idol. And I've seen Jason Mraz. So that was cool. Let's see, this way, around this way. Love blues. Kenny Wade Shepherd is probably one of my favorite blues singers. And what I like about Kenny Wayne Shepherd is he usually have all sorts of different guest artists. Made country music cool. All right, this is where we need to be. And we know there's a book up here we need to access. And we know there's a glitch because we've looked at it before. CB. We need to be able to get this book. Shoot. Oh man. 60s and I love 70s old classic rock. Little Creedence Clearwater. For sure. All right, so what are we going to do about this? The Who, right? All of them guys. Well, fudge. I'm gonna have to do more research to see if there's anything new from when we looked at this a couple of months ago. If there's anything new, But if, from what I understood, it's like we have to take this book or we have to interact with this book, and I think it opens, you know, a wall or something, or gives us another clue. Yeah. Doesn't give me the option to take it or push here. Crested rock and roll, and Britain made it rock harder. Oh yeah? You think we recreated rock and roll? Well, it depends, because the Beatles were considered rock and roll, right? Weren't they not? Not like the Nickelback, you know, Blue October, those kind of bands rock and roll. Okay, well, more research on that. We will have to move along. Like I said, we can't trigger the rest of the main quests without doing that one. And singing stuff from America to start with. Oh, did they? That I did not know. So, while we're trying to figure this one out, we will do a companion quest. So let's do, I think we've done all of the uprooted. No, there's one more of the uprooted. The exile, and we don't have the exile. I don't see that one on our list. Maybe it's one that comes up later. We got the legate, the navigator. So I don't know who the legate is, but we do have another uprooted one. So let's go do one of these other companion quests, because I don't know what to do. Either that or, let's see, those are completed. Let's hide the completed ones so we don't confuse ourselves. Curbs. In Liverpool, Grandma, they had American sailors selling records because it was a harbor. Oh, cool. All right, let's do this one. Is she? I think she's one that's with us. I think this is her, right?
This is not a good place to talk. I suggest we wait until we're on my ship.
Okie doke. Back to the ship we go. So we're going to have to do some research on the gray eminence. Again. Maybe since the game's been out a couple months now. What, March to now. There'll be some more information. Map. Yeah, we want to get back over there. So how is everybody today? I know Curbs and Ads are probably just starting their days. How are you, Northmen? How are you guys? I forgot to put my trivia. I want to start putting a trivia question in the chat, and I forgot. But we're already talking about music, and that was the one I was going to do. I was going to put in there, like, you know, favorite band. But that might be too broad, so maybe I'd have to say, like, favorite band of the 80s or 70s or something. Let's see. This way. We've talked a lot about favorite Marvel characters, so I figured we needed to change it up. All right, we're going to go back to We need to go back to the boat, basically. So we don't do that from the map. We need to go here. To the boat. To the ship, rather. Can't choose just one band. That's cruel. What if we change it to one band of a particular genre? How about your favorite, I don't know, heavy metal band? Because I know you like heavy metal. So we'll do favorite heavy metal band first. I only know like 2. And the only reason I know those is because my daughter listened to them. Alright, let's talk to Alvida.
Do you have a little time to spare for the matter I told you about?
Yes, I do. Except to help her. Well, let's ask her what it's about again.
By all means, I'm listening.
Black
As you may
Sabbath.
remember, Silvio
Little
told me about a
Ozzy
cache on the
Osbourne.
Constantia.
That would be one of the
Despite
ones I
everything
know.
that's happened to that ship since
He's
sinking,
old
it
heavy
wasn't
metal though,
discovered.
right?
I found my mother's logbook in there, but she had so little trust that she wrote in code. And I don't understand any of it. I need to know what information it holds. It may give me some insight into what happened to her. You understand?
Of course. But what do you expect from me?
I need you to
AC/DC.
find someone who can translate the logbook.
Yep. What was that singer's name? Fraley? Ace Fraley? Is that right? That's Still Tough? Oh, okay. You think Black Sabbath created it? Okay, except to help
I'm
her.
at your service.
Someone in Ixantis can surely help us. One of the admirals, perhaps.
All right, let's go see an
I won't bother you any
admiral.
longer.
Admiral.
Don't worry.
Whatever
It's
words.
always a pleasure talking to you.
All right. So we need to go to however you say that word. We have to go. Where are we going? Over here. Find someone capable of doing the logbook. Space. Maybe this one? Nope, that's not the right place. Backspace. We're here. All right, we're gonna go here. This is the closest to where we need to go. Approaching the dock is horrible, I'm afraid. Oh, is she?
Ixantis! Home at last!
Who's home? Maybe Alvida's? I only know her from she did American Idol for a while, right? And then they had their own Osbourne family show. Hi, dog. Come right on in.
Probably too late for Steve.
All right. She marched with a racist guy. Oh my. She can go in the bin. Metal adjacent playlist I was using the other week has over 100 hours of music in it. Wow. That is definitely a lot. We're gonna take him because he's like our other fellow tribesman. And you know we have to take the smuggler because he's so cute. That's the way that goes. I still would like to get that set up, Tyler, so I could have music on like the days I'm just building in Moria or Dune or something where it's kind of just chill. All right.
I hope at least one of the admirals can help us. This is the first time I've heard of an encrypted logbook.
Doesn't she have other relatives who might know her code?
She and my father hadn't been getting along very well towards the end. But apart from them, I don't really see who could help us.
All right, let's go meet an admiral and find out.
Well then, I hope you've been able to recover from this difficult trial. I admit, I feel a bit guilty about what happened to you.
Speak about Alvida's mother's journal.
We could use your help, or at least your advice. It's about a logbook.
It's Mum's logbook. I mean, Captain Estrella's. We found it on board the Constanzia, but it's written in code.
Are you sure it's your mother's logbook? She's been gone so long.
I'm absolutely sure. The cache where I found it hadn't been opened. I recognize her handwriting despite the code.
I'm sorry, Alvida. I didn't even know your mother coded her entries. We don't usually do that, as you know. Logbooks are usually made to be shared with other knots.
Do you know anyone who could decipher it?
I can only think of one person in Duxantis who's capable of such a feat. Our master librarian, the wisest of our people.
Thanks for your help.
Okay.
Please, this story concerns me as much as my daughter. I hope you'll keep me informed if you discover anything. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Nope, we're good.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
All right. So, the librarian. Ooh, look, we got 3 doors to choose from. Wow, interesting. We got 4 doors. Got the library. Harbor office. Who else we got? Library, harbor office. Harbor office, harbor office, harbor office. All right, let's fast travel over to the library. Good, I hope it isn't going to be too difficult. I know you said Apple can be difficult, so I might have to make a Spotify list, is what you had mentioned. Anyways, we've had AC/DC and we have Black Sabbath. Do we have anything else? Let's go to the library. Was Blue October considered heavy metal? Because I used to have one of their albums. So I'm going to go there. Definitely AC/DC. That was one of my favorite things about the Iron Man movies, is because they used AC/DC's music. Alright, turn around this way. Twisted Sister. Now we're talking 80s.
Hello. You may come in and speak to the librarian, but he's the one who decides who can access our archives.
Oh, otherwise like to listen to music? No, I have either my Apple Home, or I have an Alexa in here. I like using the lights that you can change colors, the Amazon lights, so I got an Alexa to run them. All right, speak to the library guardian.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you've not only proven your innocence, but you also forced that horrible woman to acknowledge her lies.
That's right, we did.
Wait, are you from Tirfredi?
Yes. I was born there a long time ago. Then I joined the Naughts and I'm one of them now. But we never forget our homeland, do we? What can I do for you?
Okay, sorry about that. Noise happening. Speak about Alvida's mother's journal. So he's from the same island as her. He's just been there longer.
We managed to get
apparently.
our hands on Captain Estrella's logbook.
We found it in a cache on board the Constantia.
Well, that's wonderful news. I despaired of finding this logbook. You know we keep them all here, don't you?
Alas, as it stands, it will be no more useful to you than to me, I fear. It's entirely encoded.
Encoded? That's strange. Captains don't usually do that.
You wouldn't have a way to decipher it. We thought, with your great knowledge...
I know some codes, of course. But without knowing the method chosen by Estrella, it could take me months. However, I may have an idea that would make our job much easier.
Let's hope so.
Wait, I'll just be a minute.
Just a minute.
That's it. I found what I needed.
Not even a second.
Alma, Estrella's first mate, whom she trusted more than anyone, survived the shipwreck. But she left Yuxantis. In my archives, I only found a rather vague indication of where she settled. But it's a start.
Yep.
She settled in Alima, in
Oh.
the port district. If anyone can help you with this code, it's
Back
her.
we go to the ship.
Thank you for your help, Master.
My pleasure, Captain. And if you manage to decipher the logbook, bring it back, will you? For our archives.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, it is.
If you want us to decipher your mother's logbook, we'll have to go to Olima.
Daria, like me, trades in all kinds of things. She's the kind of person who could tell us about a retired Naut.
Thank you, Ludwig. I value your suggestion. Safia would surely have proposed a more honest approach, but this merchant is a good lead.
But apparently not an honest lead, if you understood that. Let's see. Why does it show we still need to talk to him? Do we need to talk to him again? Or maybe after we go and talk to the other lady.
Welcome to my domain, the Great Library of Yuxantis. Unfortunately, I can't let you visit our archives. Only Nauts of a certain rank are allowed in there. However, I'll be happy to give you any information I
Did
can.
he forget who we were? Okay. Not sure
Goodbye.
why the exclamation
Goodbye.
point's still over his head. but-
It's always a pleasure.
All right, let's go see. All right, where are we headed now? I think we have to go back to Alima, right? Thought we already investigated the library, or Asili's laboratory, didn't we? All right, so we're gonna have to go back to the ship. So we'll go over here to this fast travel point. A good boy. We're not going to take it. No, we aren't going to take it. Little head banging music. All right, so we are going to the boat, the ship. So there's not a fast travel at the ship, so we'll go to this one here. Alright, let's... It is a pretty game to look at, if nothing else. I just thought it was interesting when I loaded it up on Twitch. It'll tell you how many viewers are watching a particular game or how popular it is. There's like 2 viewers. Oh well. I like it. Even though it has been a challenge, like I'm not sure what we're going to do about the gray eminence. There'll be some research involved. All right. So we have to go back to Olima. Been running around today. And let's go to this one. For some reason you can only fast travel to the fast travel points with the green indicator on it.
Prepare to disembark. We've arrived at our destination.
All right, who are we taking with us? We're taking the cutie. And let's take her. We haven't taken her too much to too many things. So we'll give her a trip. All right, well, we were talking about country earlier. Who is the favorite country? Yes, Ludwig. He's a cutie. Cutie patootie. All right, we are looking for... Let's see. I'm guessing the darker areas are a different level. So we're going to come this way. And then go this way. That's right. How come on the compass it doesn't show it, the orange? Is she like down in the sewers? Because on the main compass, there's no... Well, let's go down the sewers and find out. All right. No? Okay. That's not confusing at all. Maybe she's in one of these rooms? But there's no, there's usually like a floating icon near where you need to go. Okay, then it must be in a different level. Even though it's not being shown on the compass. Well, I'm just gonna look around and talk to people. I mean, maybe it's just, that's just like the center and she could be anywhere in this area. What are all these warehouses? Don't really have any other doors to look at through here. Towards the science district. Let's check in here. Blocked from the inside. I guess we're not going to check in there. Can't usually talk to these people. They're just sick and dying. All right. Oh, that's going to take us to a different place. Can we go through here? Actually, it looks like there's a wall you could break through. See the wall through there? It looks like one of those you can explode. Won't let me jump though. Sometimes the hardest part of this game is just knowing where to go, right? That has been the case so far. Maybe I need to be up there. Interaction not possible. Okay, so this door not possible. This bar blocked from the other side. I didn't see like there was a way through here, but we'll go back and look. But I'm thinking maybe she's not in here because of the yellow circle kind of runs out up through here. But we'll go see if we can get through there. It's hard to tell if this is a passage or not. We may not have explored this very much because we don't have any doors or anything down here. So let's go back here and see if this is a passage. So turn around. It's interesting, I can see a breakable wall behind those boxes. Sometimes the ground sounds so squishy. Towards the science district. That's the door we can't go through. See? It's this right here. Doesn't give me a clue to jump. Whoops. Usually it says why. Yeah, there's a wall back there. Can we move the wagon? Can we climb up the wagon? Can we go through here? I was hoping we could sneak under there. But we can't go up here because his stuff's in the way. I keep hoping that, you know, if I stand in the right spot, I'll get the cue to jump.
I'm done for the day. I'm finally going to be able to go and join my friends at the tavern.
Okay, well, striking out there. Maybe that wall will come into play at some point. Sounds squishy like you're running through water, but there isn't any. It doesn't appear to be any. Okay.
The weather's nice today, isn't it?
If you say so. Where's the military district?
What a lovely day.
Oh, 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 that startled me.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Let's see.
My armor is broken.
Whoops.
My armor!
All right. Now, one thing I didn't figure out last time is how we repaired our armor. I'm assuming the blue is their armor. The blue line under the health bar. I don't know what the black square is. Probably ought to research that a little bit.
Greetings.
Okay, did we get any clues in the journal? It's said to have moved to Lima's Port District. You must find her. Port District. Sophia might know whom to question. Ludwig told you about a smuggler on the port who could possibly give you some information. She can only be found there at night. We've talked to her before, so we need to head back to the Port District. And did we bring Sophia? We did. We did bring Sophia with us. That was smart. But I can't talk to her. Okay, she's just gonna run away from me. That's weird. So Port District. I'm assuming it's in here that this is the whole Port District, right? What's this over here? Oh, that's the other person if we go at night. All right, we need to go there. Looks like we're hoofing it. Ah. Of course, I went the wrong way. Anybody laying a bet? You would have won. Oh my goodness. Let's go to this one over here and see if it'll give us a better shot. Loading docks. Let's see. I want to go to loading docks. If I remember correctly, she's down over here. Oh yeah, back over here. Look at that, I
I have
remember.
goods from all over the world if you're interested. Come and see. You're back. So, what can I do for you?
Ask if she knows where to find Alma.
We're looking for a knot who forswore the sea to settle here. A certain Alma.
I see. I might have that kind of information if you're willing to pay the price.
Give information, yes.
Perfect. Alma lives in the northeast. Her house is located near the military district gate. But you should hurry up and find her. I know for a fact that soldiers are searching for her.
What could they possibly want from her? Is it because she deals with you?
Absolutely not. It's not for lack of trying to convince her to work for me, but she's the honest type. I don't know why they're searching for her, but if you ask me, it's not to court her.
What happens if I do this? What happens?
I think you might be able to help us.
Help you? How?
A few friends of ours need to leave the city discreetly and get to safety. Could you arrange it?
Sounds like something I could do, but it won't be free. It's risky, especially when a group's involved.
Well, we don't know what else to do with our gold, so we're gonna pay
Here.
it.
Make sure they reach a safe haven without any trouble.
Don't worry. Nothing will
Invisible
happen to
money.
them.
We must find Alma as soon as possible. We cannot allow the soldiers to arrest her.
Oops. Maps. She was in the military district, so we're gonna fast travel to the controller doesn't like to go small. Small Market Square.
I wonder why they're
Where's the
after her.
straight ahead to the fast travel point? And to the market. Small Market Square. Now I burst from our collective tale. In the realm of Donegad, a mystery unfolds. Leads with courage. Bold. As approach in a stormy sea, but fear not, dear chat. We'll be back with glee. Hold tight your snacks and drinks in hand. You'll soon return in the dying world's land. Ooh, I just love Frosty Tools. Just love it. It's definitely my favorite AI bot.
Come on, Alma. Come out without making a fuss.
We're too
There's
late.
no point locking
The
yourself.
soldiers.
You! Stop right there. This is a special operation, and we have every power to arrest you if you get in our way.
Uh-oh. Ask the soldier for information. We'll talk first, fight later.
We're sorry. We don't want to interfere with your operation, but we're curious. What's going on?
It's none of your business. Now move on, move on. Get out of here before we arrest you.
Oh, we're not turning back. We cannot leave Alma at the hands of these men.
Frosty's good, but I love Siri best. I haven't really done enough, programming of Siri. I had a dream that I was a muffler last night. I woke up exhausted. Very cute. No, we're going to attack the soldiers. Uh-oh, here we go.
We won't let you harm that woman.
To arms, men!
2 arms. And legs, and a head, and, you know, whatever.
Let's show them what we're made
If
of!
you dare harm the captain in any way, you'll pay for it!
This armor is useless now.
Uh-oh. Am I dead?
Thank you for
Alright.
coming to our aid. But who are you?
Who I am doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that Alvida is
Can
safe and
begin
sound.
mating when he's between 7
Listen,
and
old
10
chap.
months old.
If you think the captain needs protecting, you're even madder than you look.
I see that you're
Yeah.
in good company, Captain. That you have friends
But
by
they have
your
9
side.
lives, so what is that?
But I
9
have
times
my
7
orders.
would be
Nothing
like
was to happen to you.
me and math.
And may I know who
35 or
gave
something
you
like
those
that.
orders?
Well, your father, of course. He's worried, what with the trial and this investigation that you are conducting. He asked me to keep an eye on you, to protect you.
Not 35.
Unbelievable. Where was he when we faced that giant creature on the
Terrible
coast? Or when his alliance friends were trying to kill us? Where was he when I guided that skiff through the storm? Nowhere. He was never there. All I have, I owe only to myself. But now, he suddenly feels guilty and decides to stick me with a guard? Get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. I'm old enough to defend
Oh my,
myself.
she's angry.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but I have my orders.
Oh my goodness. So what is this? Alvida's dad? Thank you. I'm terrible at math. I'm so glad when I found out that I could have somebody else do my statistics. Ask for help to escort Alma, or let Alvida decide her fate. I'm gonna let Alvida decide her fate.
Alvida, this is between you and your
Rock that.
father. It's up to you to decide if you want him to help us, or if you want to send him away for good.
I'm no longer a child. And I was never a China doll. I have no need of your protection.
That's brain
Go
stuff.
tell my father
That's not fun.
that I am now old enough to look
Force
after
applied to
myself.
rock.
And that I'm in good company.
I am sorry that you feel this way, but I understand.
Good trivia, though.
And I must even say that I admire you, Captain. I will take your message to your father, and I wish you well.
So she doesn't
Have you
want
ever
the
seen
help.
this man, Alvida?
She's a
Is
grown
he
up.
really one of your father's men?
I've never seen him before, but if he says that my father ordered him to guard me, it must be true. Ugh, I can't believe he has so little trust in me.
Do you blame your father for wanting to protect you?
Is there a beer
Or for
fact?
not understanding that you no longer need his protection?
I don't care
I
what
think
my
it only
father
works
wants.
on Twitch, right?
I don't
Yeah?
want this man
Beer
around
fact.
me.
It'd be cool if there was beer fact. I just don't know all the facts. I haven't studied all the commands. There's a lot of commands in Siribot. She gonna let us
Alma, you can come out. The soldiers are no longer a threat.
For now. But others will come, and we better be far from here when they arrive.
How can I know that you mean me no harm?
Alma, I'm Alvida, Estrella's daughter.
Alvida?
in? There isn't a beer one? Dang it.
No. No, that's impossible. The last time I saw Alvida, she was still too young to be a ship hand. And from your ink, I can see you're a captain.
I grew up and climbed to the top,
Penguin
it's true.
fact.
Yet I am Alvida, Estrella's daughter. And today I am here to ask for your help. I found my
Interesting.
mother's logbook on board the Constantia. But I need you to decipher it.
Then you found her cache. With Silvio's help, I suppose? You are who you say you are. I will help you. but only if you help me in return. As you said, I can't stay here. Take me to a safe place, and I'll do what you want.
We could escort you to my ship. Your old ship, the Constantia, and from there, drop you off wherever you please.
Agree to escort her.
You can come out, Alma. We'll take you to the ship.
Alma, don't worry. We'll get you to the Constantia safe and sound.
Thank you, Alvida.
Let's hope.
And thank you all. I really don't understand why these soldiers want me dead. We'll have to be very careful on the way. Other soldiers may be looking for you.
In other words, don't get lost, Grandma. All right. We need to go to the Costanza. Oh, why is the... Oh, it's not going to let us fast travel. It's got it X'd out, which means we are on our own, folks. Somebody do me a favor and look up how you repair your armor. I'm assuming that's what the blue line is under our health bar. Is our armor bar. So how do we repair it? I mean, maybe at a blacksmith? At a craft table, maybe. You know we're going to encounter... I had a terrible time getting there the last time. The only reason we got there was the fast travel. Why are there 2 points of interest?
We've almost reached the Constantia. I'm really grateful for your help.
Guards.
I must admit that I'm a little nervous about setting foot on that ship again.
Oh, it's been perfectly repaired. You'll see.
From experience, it's precisely
There's
when one
guards
thinks
there,
that one's
too.
home and dry that all hell breaks loose.
All right, we
Stay
gotta
on your
hurry.
toes.
We're here. All we have to do is row out to our ship.
Thank you. Thank you for
Oh, it's not
protecting
gonna be
me
this
and getting me
easy.
here. Alvida,
I got
you
here, though,
really are your
without getting
mother's
lost.
daughter. Brave, generous, and trustworthy. If you have anything else to do here, I can go to the ship alone and wait for you there. I don't want to be a burden.
Go to the Costanza. We'll go
We'll come with
there
you.
and figure out what we're gonna do.
I believe
once
that
we get
Alvida
there.
and you have a lot to say to each other.
I'll look at our quest list and see what's next.
What a relief to be here on the Constantia. It has been well repaired. Estrella would be glad to see it. And even more so to know that you're Captain Alvida.
Thank you, Alma.
Will you be able to help us decipher the logbook we found? Estrella had become very suspicious before her end. She had Silvio build the cache. She started writing in code. She never wanted to tell me what was causing her concerns. But she did give me her encryption key. So yes, it'll probably take a while, but I should be able to decipher her logbook.
Ask her why the soldiers attacked her.
Do you know why the Alliance soldiers were after you? Not in the least. I've done my best to be discreet and lead a quiet life since I moved here. In any case, thank goodness you came. I have the feeling that they didn't intend to let me live.
I agree.
I doubt these happenings are chance. It's as if our search brought on this attack.
It does seem to be quite a coincidence. But how could they know? I hope that the content of this logbook will enlighten us.
All right, who's the TV character that said he did not believe in coincidence? One of his rules, there was no coincidence. Ask about Estrella.
What can you tell us about Captain Estrella? She was an incredible woman. unwaveringly courageous and just. She knew how to lead her crew in fairness and kindness. I would have followed her to the end of the world. And she was also an excellent friend. You remind me of her, Alvida. I have no doubt that she would be proud of you.
All right.
We'll let you get over your ordeal. I'm already much better, don't worry. And I'm going to get to work immediately. If I may, I will disembark at one of your next stops in the congregation or in Dutton. I'm no longer made for life at sea. I'll send you a message as soon as I've finished decrypting the logbook.
Thank you, Alma. And of course, we will drop you off wherever you want. And thank you for agreeing to help me in this whole affair. It means a lot to me.
All right, we finished some stuff. A second, I want to make this. All right, let's save. All right, let's check out our logbook. Open journal. All right, looks like we finished. Finished the navigator one. Well, it looks like there might be one more, but that probably comes after she does the book, right? All right. Looks like we could. This one. Help Ophelia. For Ophelia's plan to work, you need a doctor's outfit and a tonic. Toughness potion is a potent tonic. You can meet Ophelia on Canyon Square once you have all she needs. Ophelia told you to look for a doctor's outfit in Dr. Asili's former laboratory or at the university. Well, we're in Olima, right? So, and if I remember correctly, did we not find a doctor disguise? We did find a doctor disguise, but I couldn't wear it. Need to be a level 5 of something. So we can't do that one right now. Looks like we found a bunch of new stuff. So this is better than this one? This one doesn't do as much damage, but it's got a whole bunch of other stuff. So we'll try it out. All right. Can we wear that fancy hat yet? Still have not gotten to level 28 to wear the fancy hat. So we're going to stay in this one. And let's see, we got this. Well, that's a boring outfit. So we're going to stay in the one we have. And these breeches are apparently better. 137 in armor, quite a bit better. Well, let's change our breeches. Doesn't look too bad. Actually, I think I like them better. The boots, that is. Those look like grandpa shoes, don't they? Those shoes. They totally look like something your grandpa would wear. All right. So, back to these. Looks like we can upgrade them too. Let's go to the bench and see if that's how we fix our armor. Let's see, the bench is down here. Use workbench. Looks like we've upgraded everyone's stuff that we can upgrade. Craftsman level 3 we have not gotten to yet. But it looks like we could upgrade that some more when we can. Which one are we wearing now? Either one is fine, right? We can't upgrade to that one. Is this the one we're wearing currently? How do we tell it? Oh. Okay. We must be wearing that one. All right, so does that repair our armor to come in here and we can upgrade? Let's see. It looks like these are better armor. Even better, but we don't have craftsman level 3. And we need leather. And we did learn that we have to have the stuff on our person to do stuff. All right, we need leather. There we go. I'll probably be going back and forth as I figure out that I need something else, right? That's the way this is going to work. All right, we were going to upgrade these. I'm not the craftsman. Oh my gosh. But I can do this level. That's better than nothing. How do I upgrade these things? That's what I want to know. And can I upgrade my breeches at all? Okay, we can improve resistance or we can improve affinity. I'm not sure I understand the advantage. Affinity to rage. Resistance to burn. We'll try that one. All right. Recycling craft. But I didn't see anything about like repair, just upgrade. I can improve the handle. Let's do that. And what else? The pommel. Need some copper ore. So we need some copper ore and we can upgrade that. I still don't know how to repair. There must be a way to prepare when you're out and about after a battle. Copper ore. And I think we also learned that I can upgrade other people's stuff. Maybe in the process of upgrading, you know, it'll repair it. Okay. We're going to improve the pommel. So we can increase, we can't really increase physical damage, but we can improve our chance for a critical hit. Damage on a target without a shield. Critical chance. We're gonna do that one. And we're carrying a bow. Looks like maybe we've upgraded it more than we can. We can improve the high ground damage bonus. Somebody told you the world was gonna roll you down a hill or up a hill. We can't do that one yet. How you doing, Brew? I hope you're good. So we're gonna upgrade. It decreases critical chance, but it increases high ground damage bonus, and I have no idea what the difference is. I'm gonna go with that. Curves is wait for it. Does she really not know the song? World was gonna roll me. My brain is not coming up with it at the moment. Sorry, guys. Is that a surprise at all? Let's see. She ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Whatever. Let's see. I can't do that one. That one. So critical doesn't do physical damage. I'm gonna go with this one. Cherry wood grip. I like that. So we've upgraded all our clothes, and it's all Star by Smash Mouth, made famous with Shrek movies. Okay, I get it. Yep. Yep. I can hear it in my head. Yep. That was a fun movie. My son's favorite line was better out than in. That's what I always say. So, all right, we can't upgrade that anymore. Oh, they're like onions. They make you cry. They have lots of peeling. All right. Let's remember how to upgrade other people's stuff. There we go. Can we upgrade hers anymore? We can't upgrade that yet. Can't upgrade that yet. Nobody else wearing those? We can upgrade his breeches. I bet Donkey said that, right? She joke, but he did have fun. You guys are funny. I think we already have that one. We're going to give him better knee guards. Or greaves, I guess. We've already upgraded hers. I guess we can't upgrade the other people's weapons. I love to watch their bloopers. I mean, that crew from Supernatural must have had the most fun together because there are so many bloopers and outtakes. And one of my favorites was Crowley, played by Mark Shepard, Jensen Ackles, and Misha Collins, who played Cass, were sitting on a bench. And the actor that plays Cash, Misha Collins, sneezed, and Crowley, who played the King of Hell, said, "Bless you," instinctively. And then Jensen Ackles is like, it was just, you know, maybe you had to be there, but the King of Hell blessing the angel, it was pretty funny, to me anyway. Found a mummy, and it was covered in chocolate and nuts. Bear roaches. I love almond roaches. Almond roca. Okay, I think we've done that. I still haven't answered the question though, how you repair somebody's armor. And none of these are any better than what I'm already carrying. Okay. All right. We've upgraded our armor. Well, I don't think we can do the pigment blood from the one we're working on, or the navigator. Which one's that one? Piracy. And we still can't do the main quest because we have to figure out how to do the Eminence one. So we're gonna look and do another. You love puns? Puna puns? All right, this one. And journal. And hide the completed ones. Let's do not. We can't do not because we cannot wear the doctor's outfit yet. So let's try Lost Friend and hope we can do that one. Yeah, I've got my fingernails are longer than they usually are. And I kept hitting caps lock while I was typing in one of the Discords today. And you know, when you do caps lock in a Discord, everybody thinks you're yelling at them. And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. All right, Sophia has a favor to ask of you. You should go talk to her and find out what she wants. She wishes you to reunite with an old friend whom she's lost touch with, but could help you. She has no idea where he is, so she's asked you to take her to his cousin. All right, let's see if we can do this one. Caps lock is cruise control for awesome, you think? All right, so that's Milan. I thought they only had an exclamation over the head when they had something for you to do, and I didn't think we had anything
These
to do with
Renoixe
them.
who think they are wise are but murderers, monsters with no conscience. How can they imagine that eradicating an entire people by making them sick is normal?
Okay, nothing new, so I'm not sure why the
Good boy, Corans.
You're right. It does sound like she's saying good boy. All right. Well, it's Alma. So where's Sophia? Hiccup. Sybil, Ludwig. Is Sophia the lady that was back in the docks? Gloria Gaynor. I think Sophia was the one back in, that was the lady back at the docks.
I know I had nothing to do with it.
You
But
know,
I'm
the
sorry
brain
for what's
fires
happening
off
to your
some
people.
cylinders, but not
what we
all
discovered in
cylinders.
this lab, what these so-called scientists are preparing, it's horrible.
We'll talk later.
I'll always be here if you need me.
I just love it when he says that. Gives me a little thrill. All right, do we have anything for her?
Hello. What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Goodbye. See you later, darling.
All right, what did she want for her birthday? Anything frozen? Did you buy her ice cream or the movie? Let's see if he's got anything. So Inget,
I wanted
her
to
peas
tell you
and
that
carrots.
what we discovered in
You
that
got her
laboratory
peas and carrots?
disgusts me. Just
If
as
you're
much as
really
it does
stressed
you.
and you
Using
just
a
can't
disease
calm
to
yourself
decimate an
down,
entire people is
put a bag of
despicable.
peas and carrots on your face.
Is unworthy of a
Totally
general,
resets your
and
body's
even
heart
more
rate
so
and
of a
everything.
nation.
It'll chill you, literally. Question him on the coin guard. What he knows about Zarin.
What do you know about Zarin?
I don't know her. She didn't mix with the soldiers. The opposite of her husband. I would bump into her at the general's house. Good morning, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. She behaved like so many other nobles.
PEA.
Just maybe a tad more clever.
A bag
She and
of
her husband have a strange
PEAs.
relationship. I wouldn't call it love. But I'm no expert on the
That
subject.
takes me to a conversation I had with Curbs when we were doing our online game. But anyway, no. If your anxiety is like super high and you can't get yourself to calm down, a bag of peas on your face, or dunk your face in cold ice water. Usually people have a bag of peas or something in their freezer. All right, let's leave.
I must be off.
I understand.
Stick to your face.
See you later.
Garbanzo bean and a chickpea. I'm thinking we're going back to Sophia in Olima. Garbanzo bean on my... Oh, so you've had the chick... Oh my goodness. I don't want to know about the other one. So I think we have to go... Olima, right? How come I don't see it? Lost friend. Huh, it's not showing me where I'm supposed to go. Is it because it's daytime? It's not showing up because she's the one you can only see at night? Boof heads. That's a new word. Wonder if she's done with her thing yet. No, obviously not. All right, let's go back to town. I think that's where Sophia is. Right? 'Cause this is Sybil. Sophia. Okay, where's Sophia? She's got to be on the ship here somewhere. Sybil. Is she down here?
So, what do you need today? I can also rid you of what you no longer want.
Oh, this is like a blacksmith person. Okay. Buy. Consumables. The hats are cool, aren't they? Did you watch Gamescom? No. Gamescom. I've been to a few Comic-Cons. I've watched a few of the GameCon awards. All right, well, did Sophia stay in town? I thought everybody usually came back to the ship. Sybil, Ludwig, what's his name? Till, I think is his name. Is she in here? Basta. There she is.
Ah, you have returned to speak with me. Might I hope you now have the time to see Baran to inquire about the man I mentioned?
Agree to help her find her friend. Might as well.
Of course. Let's go see this Baran.
Thank you. It's extremely kind of you to follow the whim of an old woman.
I know about whims for old women. We're gonna leave.
Bye. See you.
Didn't I just say I'd help her? Owns a warehouse in the Olima's Port District. Sophia could lead you there. She's visited it before. All right. Who are we getting raided by? Fuzzy bunnies. Hey, Fuzzy Bunny, how are ya? Tom Clancy's The Division. Sounds fancy. All right. Fresh out of the oven. Hi. Thank you, Fuzzy. Been seeing you a lot lately. Welcome in, Raiders. Do you call your folks bunnies or fuzzies? Fuzzy bunnies? How are you? Were you streaming the Tom Clancy thing that Frosty Tools mentioned? All right, we gotta get off the ship. How are you? Things are good. Things are good. We're making headway with this game. A little frustrated though. One of the quests we have to do is stuck. So I need to do a little research and figure out what I need to do there. Let's upgrade her skills. It's a newish game, port remaster thing from mobile. Oh. Are you enjoying it? She had 2 skill points. Can we upgrade anything else? Upgrade this one. No? Says I can upgrade, but it won't let me upgrade. That one we can upgrade. Seem to be quite on board with his game. Ah, good. I love it when we got lots of chats going on. As we all know, Grandma loves to talk so much that it can be quite distracting when I'm in a co-op game. But it's my favorite part of streaming, honestly, over the game. And I know there's ones they call them just chatting. I don't know. I don't know what you chat about the whole time, but how come it says I can upgrade, but it won't let me upgrade? All right, be that way. We'll upgrade something else. It was certainly a different take on the first-person shooter kind. By chat, it is a treadmill. All right. That free game was great. Thought I upgraded her. I didn't do her attributes. And this one, confirm. We'll upgrade them later if we go to take them somewhere. Who are we going to take with us? Ludwig? You know I favor the guy, so he's going to go. Fausta, we know she broke one of the quests, so I don't think we'll take her. We'll take Nilan. Validate. You're all such wonderful people. Is it free as well? I had not the budget for a paid game so soon. Free is good. I'm sure there's free games out there that surprise everybody that they're actually so good. All right, we are going up here. We tried to get into these warehouses before and they were locked. So maybe having Sophia with us will help. So we're going to fast travel right there to Starry Palace. Free 99, I believe, is the expression the kids use. Free 99. I don't think I've heard that. But I don't hang out with a lot of kids anymore. Let's try this door. behind us. See if we can get in now that we have Sophia with us. Door is blocked. All right, Sophia, how are we supposed to get in here? Okay, we'll go around to the other door. Here we go.
You
Uh-oh.
stupid merchant. Who do you take yourself for? Do you really think yourself irreplaceable? Dozens of poor souls are ready to take your job.
I am truly sorry. It won't happen again. I give you my word. Gentlemen, I beg of you, there is no need to resort to violence. I would never dare to try
that's the
to...
guy we're looking
Merchant,
for.
consider yourself lucky that the warehouse is still standing. What made you think you could trick us?
Baran, is everything all right?
Stay out of this. Move along.
Oh,
The
there's going to be a
warehouse
fight,
is
isn't there?
closed.
It seems that Baran got your message, and that he will be careful to be more diligent in the future.
And just who are you? His bodyguards or something?
Sure.
We're simply his
If we
friends.
need to be.
Come to speak with him. But if you insist on threatening him in this manner, I will not hesitate to report your attitude to one of the city's logicians.
Since Mr. Baran has friends in high places, we will leave him be.
Aha.
But I hope he remembers what we talked about. And that he will demonstrate initiative in repaying
owes
his
them money.
debts.
Yes, of course. Goes without saying. Don't worry, you'll be more than satisfied with my next delivery.
I hope so. And don't dally. I wouldn't want it to be thought that we're being patient with someone intent on double-crossing us.
Ah,
All right,
you've come
we
in the
talked
nick
our
of
way
time.
out of it.
I thought they were going to kill me. Thank you, Saphir. And your friends as well. I don't know what they would have done to me if you hadn't come.
Please, it's nothing. What did those soldiers want?
I was supposed to deliver something to them, but I got my orders mixed up and they didn't receive what they were expecting. They apparently thought I was trying to pull one over on them. But you didn't come to hear me complain. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for your cousin. I know it's been years, but I was hoping to see him again.
My cousin? Haven't you heard? He's left for Tir-Fradee. He wanted to follow in
All right.
your footsteps.
See you later,
To
Bradokin.
see the world with his own two eyes. Frankly, he's not cut out for it if you ask me, but he went anyway. Come to think of it, before he departed Alima, he left me something for you.
Really? What is it?
Oh, I haven't opened it. I think it was his latest research. It was very important to him anyway. I didn't keep it here. As you can see, just anyone can waltz right into this warehouse, and I was afraid it would fall into the wrong hands. I had it taken to my other warehouse in Esquiara. You can go and pick it up there. I'll send a bird to let the person in charge know you're coming.
Thank you, Baran. We'll do just
We'll
that.
just get in our ship
And
and
be
fly
careful.
there. It only takes
Those
months.
soldiers didn't seem to be joking around.
Retrieve the parcel intended for Sophia. All right, where are we going for that? Are we doing that here in this town? No, that's what I thought. We would have to travel. All right, so we need to find a fast travel point right there. Am I going the right way? Of course not. Back out the door.
Your friend Baran seems to have a difficult relationship with these soldiers.
Indeed. I admit I don't much like the idea of him trading with imperialists. But I suppose business is business.
I'll get used to this map sooner or later. Now, let's see if we can fast travel from here. We are going to go to Ascaria. Where's our closest fast travel point? Here. Bridge Alliance. Now, if you remember correctly, the Bridge Alliance and us have not been friends. We did get all the wanted posters down, so they weren't actively looking for us, but that doesn't mean they are happy that we're around. It was a Bridge Alliance that kidnapped us to begin with.
How long have you known Baran?
Far too long. As I said, I went to school with his cousin. Baran wasn't interested in science. He was destined to take over the family business. But we did spend time together. As a boy, he was charming and amusing.
All right. Charming and amusing. Let's hope he still is. Village of yeah, however you say that. Village of Kizilkaya. All right, we're going in the far corner there. That's a block right there, roadblock. So it looks like we gotta go around to the left here. And that's a pile of rubble that way, so we're gonna need to go left. Must be a fisherman or something.
If I remember correctly, Baran's family warehouse in Esquiara is this.
Uh-oh.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Oh, he kicked me. Don't kick, Grandma. Oh, we're stuck behind something.
Please,
oh
don't
my.
kill us.
Oh
We're
my.
mercenaries. We've just followed orders.
Different weapon. No, I didn't switch weapons. I am stuck. Can I climb up there? No.
My armor is no good anymore.
Oh no.
What orders?
We were hired to kill you and the other Continentals when you got here. We were also ordered to capture any islanders who were with you.
We were sent straight into a trap. Is there even a package for you
Baran sent us
I don't
to
know
a
anything about
trap?
that. If there is, we weren't told about it.
I can't believe this. Let's spare their lives, please. They're nothing more than lackeys.
Lackeys who could warn their employer that we survived their trap.
Let's see. Convince him to tell you who hired him. We only have a 35% chance. Finish him or spare him. So if we try the diplomacy and it fails, do we still get the choice of finish him or spare him? I don't know.
Who ordered this ambush?
I can't tell you
Failed.
anything. Sorry.
We've defeated you. Why are you still protecting him?
A contract's a contract.
Spare him.
Go on, get out of here. I hope never to see you again.
Let's hope that
Thank you
doesn't
for your
bite us in the
mercy.
butt.
This story does not seem to have a happy ending. Who could have ordered these mercenaries to set an ambush, and why? We should take a look in this warehouse and verify that it does contain this supposed package, even though I'm beginning to doubt its existence.
Yeah.
Are you certain that Baran is a friend?
I don't know him as well as his cousin, but I cannot believe that he would set such a nefarious, ignoble trap.
Nefarious
Call me naive
and
if you want,
ignoble.
but until I have the proof in front of me, I refuse to believe that he's voluntarily involved in this foul business.
Huh. It wouldn't surprise me. I believe that this Renaigse would sell his father and mother for a little gold.
In any case, if the culprit wanted to capture islanders alive, then it was for some specific design of his own.
To sell you like merchandise, I imagine. I would like to take a look inside that warehouse to put my doubts to rest.
Okay, let's
Unless
do
you
it.
would prefer we returned to Alima to interrogate Baran in person?
Agree to return. Tell her that we still have to. Let's go look in
I still
the
have business to finish here.
warehouse.
I
See if there's a
understand.
package.
Forgive my impatience, but I am furious, truly and surely. If I could have imagined such treachery from Baran, I never would have asked you to help me in this affair.
All right, I believe we got a key to the warehouse.
I don't see any packages for me. I don't like this one bit.
More bad guys? Huh. There must be a door up or down, right? Or this is the room we're looking for. Oh. Repair with makeshift tools. Go up. Pick up. Bust of the tapestry something something. Is that the package we were looking for? Oh, there was something else back there. You guys all gotta stand right in my way. What is this? An old busybody is planning to come to the warehouse. I don't want her and her companions to stick their noses where they don't belong. He's a traitor, Baran. Recruit the men to kill them on sight. If there are islanders in the group, capture them alive without harming them too much. Would be better than nothing. Ah, he was a bad guy.
I thought this Baran was a friend. But in fact, he doesn't care for you at all. He treats you like some vermin and doesn't hesitate to send you to your death.
I would never have thought that possible. I know that people change, but to change entirely? One thing is certain. The scores will be settled. Let's return to Alima. I'm eager to hear how he will explain all of this.
Well, he might try to kill you again. Right? Let's see. Let's look at our journal. Oh, let's save. We haven't done that in a minute. All right. So we got that new document that we just read. Got some new stuff in our inventory. What did we get? The key to the warehouse and bust of the tapestry maker. Can you identify the country whose vehicles bear? Kuwait. Good as guess as I could come up with. Collectible bust, originally from an agricultural region east of Thynia. His patterned creations were highly successful among the upper classes of Al-Sad. Unfortunately, he died prematurely from smallpox, for which there was no cure at the time. So it's some kind of epic something or other. All right, map. Journal. Return to Baran. Baran led you into an ambush. Sophia and your continental companions were to be killed and you were to be captured, probably to be sold off to slavery. He must now explain himself. Yepers. Oh, the letters. Kuwait, you were right, Curbs. You were right. Take everything. Is this something we can get into? No. Okay, so back to Alima, which means we need to go back to the ship. Right? Yep, we have to go back to Alima. So that's our ship right there, right? No? Down the dock. Fast travel. All right. All right, let's put some stuff away because I know we're carrying stuff we don't need. Actually, maybe we're not carrying stuff we don't need. This stuff we don't need, probably. Claws, so... Animal saliva, it's for making things, not to eat. Scrap of fabric. Gem. I have yet to find anybody that we could sell this stuff to that I can remember anyway. Small embroidered handkerchief. Bronze necklace. Gold signet ring. Gotta pay attention. There may be somebody we can sell this stuff to. Let's keep the rope. You never know when you need rope and a shovel. We can make a decorative object out of this shell. Can also be sold. Oh, and all this stuff we don't need, we're going to put away. Nobody seems to be wearing that. Nobody's wearing those. Huh, is that bow better than the one I'm using? So down in the bottom, there's that person that said they could recycle stuff. Maybe that's who you go to, oops, to sell this stuff. All this stuff I was carrying. Gonna check out that bow. Let me check and make sure I'm not putting away something I want. So I have this, physical damage 31, 20, 23. We'll put that away. My bow, physical damage 14. And what was this bow? 20, better damage. Better magical damage. Better dodge chance and focus. So we're going to switch and see if we can... No. We're going to switch and see if we can upgrade that. So let's look at that. Our inventory here. Okay. We'll see if we can upgrade it. And I want to look at I should have looked at it when I was in there before. I want to look at the gauntlet. Yeah, these are better. I don't know why I switched them. All right, looks like we've cleaned everything out that we want to clean out. Now, my question would be, can I take all this stuff to that guy and go sell it all? You know, to recycle it. Or can you sell stuff to him? I had no ticked requirements at all in the mission with Carrie. I did see that. I saw that little video. And then you got him all ticked off at the end. It encourages me that I can go back now that I'm doing better. I do want to, you know, really take my time finishing the game. So we could go back and redo some stuff, or we can continue work on challenges and tasks. And you redeemed yourself. So can I sell stuff to him? Him, her, them.
So, what do you need today? I can also rid you of what you no longer want.
Buy craftsmanship? I thought she said you could rid me. Looks like I could upgrade theirs. If I have the right stuff. So I need leather and thick leather. Scrap of fabric. Scrap of fabric. Gold coins. Interesting. Maybe I better write this down. Fabric. Gold coins. And what does she need for this? Two leather. I thought I had leather on me. Thick leather. 1. Can I upgrade any of these yet? Looks like I have leveled up, so I could. So I also need leather and thick leather. And this one. Did that satchel actually improve anything? Leather and tin ore. Okay, I need copper ore. Gold coins. We're already doing that. We need leather, tin ore, gold coins. Apparently I'm now a high enough level to do that. Iron ore. Thick leather. Iron ore, thick leather, gold. Thick leather, tin ore, we're already getting some of that. What do you mean no object? I do have a gun. I do with my gun? Alright, let's go get the items we need. Okay, I need... Oh, there's only one thick leather. So we're not gonna be able to make everything that has the thick leather. I don't think we needed fur, did we? I have to come in on another day and see what I can do with all this other crap. All right. The gold must be on me.
So, what do you need today? I can also rid you of what you no longer want.
Okay, we're gonna upgrade. Looks like I'm all the way up on that one. So blue must be the top. What am I missing? The thick leather. She's already got everything. So she doesn't get anything. Oh, the thick leather, shoot. Gotta figure out how to get more of that. Thick leather for those as well. Yep, we need to get more thick leather. Can we buy it from him? Hey, Fuzzy. Do it. What am I doing? I? Oh, it doesn't have the thick leather, or did I miss it? Dang, I was hoping he had the thick leather. These are all like weapons. Never hurts to have grenades and stuff. Never hurts to have grenades, right? Wonder how I use them though. That'll be the question. Leather, yeah, I needed thick leather. Not regular leather. And I was hoping I could buy from him, but he doesn't sell it. Oh well. Got some grenades. And leave. Alright, let's save because we have upgraded our leather. We do have some updates to do. Till does anyway. I never know what to do with these. As a Firefly enthusiast, I and JB approve. Oh, really? Firefly, Nathan Fillion. You know, what's your name? Marina Baccarini. She played the prostitute on that show. Well, the escort on that show. She now has a TV series where she plays a sheriff. It's a spin-off from Fire Country. And she's married to the guy that played a cop in the old TV series Batman. I don't think it was called Batman though. I think it was called the name of the town. I actually like it better than the show it was a spin-off from. And I really like the Theroux, his last name's Theroux, trying to remember his first name, who produced Burn County. Anyway, I like the spin-off with her better. Let's see. But I like cop type shows, you know, I like those kinds of shows, so it has to be something, the genre you like, but yeah, I do like it. Arkham City, Arkham. She's married to the guy that was a cop in that show. Why can't I upgrade her stuff? Skills. Go to her path. Upgrade that one. Says I can upgrade it, but it didn't allow me to upgrade it. Upgrade that one. All right. We've upgraded everybody. We've bought some stuff, sold some stuff. You must go do parental things. Well, thanks for the raid, Fuzzy. Thanks for visiting. Appreciate it. I hope you come back again. Ah, Sleek. I have a tab up lurking for you. Thank you, Sleek. I appreciate it. Always appreciate lurks. All right. We're going to go back and see Baran because he double-crossed us. Dang double-crosser anyway. So we have to go back to Olima, right? Yep, we're gotta go to Alima. Gotta go to the steering wheel of the boat. I do like this game. It is not a popular game. A lot of people never even heard of it. But I did the first one, so I like it. Look at all this stuff we haven't done yet. This is the prequel to the one that came out, I think, in like 2018. Yeah, we've got a little glitch going on. One of our main quests is glitch, so gonna have to do some research, see if there's a way to get out of it. Otherwise, we won't be able to finish the game. That would really suck. All right, who are we taking with us? You know, we're taking Ludwig. We must take Ludwig, right? Add to party. Do it right. Do it right. Add to party. And Milan. He's our buddy. He's our friend. Whoops. You didn't do that right. Add to party. Add to party. Validate party. I've had the playtest, but I don't remember. Yeah, I really liked the first one. I really like story games, and this is a very story, very fantasy. Not as, you know, not the fighting, kill 'em kind of stuff. It's a very story game for sure. All right, and we are exploring way down here. So obviously he is not where we found him the first time. And it won't let us fast travel there, right? You can only fast travel the ones that have another green one. So why? What is the point of having the... what is the point of having the fast travel points if you can't go to them? I don't understand that. Maybe it lets us leave, it just doesn't let us arrive. All right, so we are on the move then. This way. This way. Looks like it's going to be a long walk. Who's this person? A doctor. I'm curious, can we go talk to the doctor? I'm just curious. Ooh, what is the doctor gonna tell us? I'm just curious, we haven't talked to the doctor yet. We're not allowed to talk to the doctor? Well, why is it there and you know, making it look like we can talk to him when we really can't? I mean, what's the point? Such a tease. All right. Back to where we're going. Down here past that looks like a blacksmith. Let's see what we can get from the blacksmith.
I've got the best, most deadly weapons.
Most deadly
Hello?
weapons.
Do you need state-of-the-art weapons? Armor suited to our climate, perhaps?
What do you got? Anything I want? Got weapons. Wow, the armor really improves. Quite a bit does not. Improves the armor, but really, well, and it improves resistance and affinity, but so much of it goes down, so I don't know if maybe we level it up, it's better. We've already upgraded everything we need to upgrade back at camp. All right. Is that a rock wall right here? We're gonna go find out. Ah, it's just a tree. Just a tree. But I see a wall there. So, how do we get over here? Do we have to like, no, because there's a wall. So we got a wall here. We got a wall here and here. I'm not sure if we can get through to here, if we can get through there. The only other thing I can, well, I think that looks like a wall too, doesn't it? Oh, maybe it wasn't a wall. I'm sorry. Oh, it was the arch that made it look like a wall. Duh. All right, let's go see why Bahrain double-crossed us. Not very cool of him. All right. It's up here in his spot. Let's fast travel to Starry Palace. I have a feeling there's going to be a battle when we confront him, right? More than likely.
We could dress up
Gotham.
like
That
workers.
was it, ads.
No one would notice us that way.
Ooh, we're in a restricted area. No.
Stop! You can't come in here. This is a private warehouse.
We're friends of Baran's. He may have told you about us. We helped him the other day when he was being roughed up by some guards.
You could be his blessed mother and it wouldn't change a thing. The master isn't here. And since he didn't
Jedi,
tell
I
me to
didn't
let
hear
you
ya.
in, you don't get to go in.
Hi.
When did he leave? Where was he going?
He left a while ago, but if you think he tells me where he's going every time he leaves, do I look like his wife or something?
Do you know whether he took a ship or joined a caravan?
No.
How do you type that so quickly? Try to convince him to let you in. Ooh. If we bribe him, it takes all of our money. Let's see if Ludwig can work his charms.
Ludwig, can you explain the situation to our friend here?
My pleasure. Listen, my good man. Your master is a scoundrel of the worst sort who's getting fat off your hard work by dealing in some rather questionable goods with some very unsavory characters. It just so happens that I am one of those same unsavory characters, and he left some things for us inside.
I rather suspected it was something like that. I'll let you in. But at least give me enough to wet my whistle down at the tavern.
All right.
Here you go.
We have a bunch of stuff we
Thank
can
you for
sell.
being so understanding.
Don't mention it. Go on in.
Just gotta find a
was that?
merchant. All right, just hang on. I have neglected my duties up here. There we go. Fuzzy Bunnies. How do you spell his channel name? 47. Who else is in there? Jedi? I don't think you stream, huh? Who else did we have in here today? Curbs is over on YouTube, Curbs and Oz. All right, looks like I got the ones I can see. All right, let's save.
To arms!
What?
For the guard!
What? I thought he was going to let us in. Why'd he say to arms? Sleek is always dying in the game. All right, so it's going to be in one of the inner doors. It's not out here. And we're spending so much money, we might as well make sure we grab as much as we can. Read Frosty Tools. It seems Fuzzy Bunny's fellow is quite the busy bee. They say they're a devoted husband and father, but I tell they're also off gallivanting in space and on sandy planets. My stars, and what's this about new games and group activities? Sounds like a hoot. Now come have a virtual cookie, dear. Fresh from the oven. Very cool. I just love that. Just love that. You're welcome, Sleek. I often forget to do it. I should get Brudokin or Tyler or somebody to teach me how to do the auto shout out. Because I often forget. And I know there's abs to do it. Probably the frosty tools or something would do it. I really like Frosty. So cute.
I understand your desire to discover the full extent of Baran's baseness, but we're here to look for answers. I doubt they'll be found in all this mess, and we're risking a lot if we overstay our hard-fought welcome.
Well, but he's in one of these areas, right?
We need a key to open this door.
Look at that huge creature. Glad you're in a cage.
We should let these Lewalans go. They most likely won't survive in the city. But they should at least be able to die free.
What's he talking about? Let somebody go. Are there people in jail in here? It's like a storage room. Didn't Ilan say something about setting somebody free? Ah. We're not going to set these creatures free, are we? Okay, we're going around in circles here. Okay, we came in and we went out of this one. I don't quite know who he said we were supposed to set free, though. Unless he was talking about the animals. Those animals look dead. All right. Seems like we went through all these doors. Alright, we're just trying to figure out where Bahrain is. And we're back out to the same place we were in. And we're back out to the same place we've been. This is out to the street. I mean, I suppose he could be out here. Just seems like these doors are just taking us into circles, right?
Look. They took all these things from home without even understanding their meaning or their beauty. They must have destroyed many altars and places of knowledge to amass such a large collection.
Wonder if this is the back side of that wall. That wall that I saw that we could break. We're gonna try upstairs first, though, before we do that. I mean, obviously, we're still supposed to be looking for the guy. 'Cause this is where the indicator is. Oh, it's so quiet. Well, so far the soldiers aren't bugging us. But I don't know how long that will last. So Bahrain will obviously be the last place we look, right? So was that the only other door, or was there another door over here? Ooh,
This must be
warehouse.
Baran's office. The answers we're looking for must be in there.
Oh, we found something. Letter from Kurnaz. Well, we have dealt with him before, haven't we? Baran, your deliveries are unsatisfactory to the point that I've had to supply myself several times. Need I remind you that your cousin's trip to Tir Fredi was to be beneficial to both of us? Do you think I would have financed it had it not been to my advantage? I'm still waiting for his last reports. You'd better pray that I get them soon. Otherwise my wrath may fall on the only relative I have at hand. In the meantime, make sure that the savages needed by my scientists are delivered as soon as possible. And they must be healthy this time, otherwise their experiments will be worth nothing. So this is another encounter with Kurnaz.
I think we have learned everything that there is to learn here. We should exit the area before running into even more trouble.
We haven't searched everywhere. There might still be something to discover within this warehouse.
Here's Chase. Oh no, Cal's here. Cal or Nib. We're gonna do a shout out. We're gonna remember to do it this time. See? There we go. How you doing, Cal? It's good to see you. Woke up, so figured keep streak running. There you go. Love me some streakers. We're running around confused as usual. All right. The Donegad, our heroine, believes there's more to be found here in these warehouses. Ah, key.
This key must open all the doors in the warehouse.
Now, do I remember where the door was that we needed a key for? Exit the warehouse. Exit the warehouse. No, there was a room in here that we needed the key for. Oh, we came out this one. There we go. Use the key. I found it.
All those cages. And look, it's the body of one of our people.
Baran, you're a monster. A heartless monster I'm ashamed to have known.
So he is part of the group that has been kidnapping her people. And their wildlife, because that's an animal from her island. So why did we need to be in here? To find that he was really a bad dude?
It is definitely the body of one of our own.
That must be one of the islanders that Baran promised to deliver to Kurnaz. He fought against such a fate and paid for it. It brings me such shame to see how my own people, and in this case, a man I thought to be my friend, can act with such infamy. It's monstrous. Forgive me for dragging you into this business and to have exposed you to such a cruel spectacle.
Sad, very sad. All right, let's get out of here now. before we get busted. Because we don't know where Bahram is. Exit the warehouse.
Baran is exploiting his cousin's trip to our island to expand both his fortune and the network. And it's my people who are paying the price.
I remember how Baran could be full of himself when I was involved with his cousin. But I would never have thought him capable of this.
Has this association been going on for a long time?
Kurnaz has only just begun to gain weight politically. But they could have known each other previously. Kurnaz has always been a man willing to do anything to get what he wants. He might well have encouraged Baran's cousin to take up an enterprise that promised him a profitable outcome. But the man I once loved would never have agreed to any of that. He was a man of knowledge, a kind person with empathy for others. We were even betrothed for a while, and it goes without saying that I would never have accepted a proposal from someone corrupt. No. Kurnaz must have tricked him, promising to finance his expedition without speaking of the horrible services he would be forced to provide in return.
Your former fiancé could have found an alternative source of financing.
Of course. That's the main reason I'm convinced that he was misled. That letter broke my heart. We parted as friends, separating because our visions on life and science differed too greatly. I find it hard to believe that he would have fallen into such commerce. But believe me, if we go to Tir Fredi and our paths cross, I will demand he makes amends for his actions. The fact he used ties with your people to better exploit you makes me see red.
We shall see when the time comes. But first we need to get to Tir Fredi.
That's true. Forgive me. I know this is a painful subject. I feel so foolish to have believed that we could have found help from this friend. We might think we've accumulated all the wisdom of the world, seen it all, grasped human nature. It's still so easy to find oneself surprised. Or should I say, disappointed. I thank you for standing beside me during this sordid affair, and to have opened my eyes. Let's leave now.
All right. Good deal. Now we're level 28. I think that means I can wear the hat I've been wanting to wear. Attribute points. All right, so we just finished. All right, so, oops. Yeah, until we move forward in the main quest. Looks like we only have one more thing to do. All right, what did we just finish? So, show completed. The uprooted. We still have one more in uprooted we can do, according to this. We have something called the exile, which I don't see at all. Got more to do with the smuggler, so maybe we need to talk to more people. The cartographer, we finished the lost friend. But there's more that could be done there. Regional quests. Uzantis. Uzantis is not there. Rock bottom. It's funny that's not on there. Olima, we have done. Prisoner. Slice of bread. Not even on here. The prisoner we did. Oh, we did that one. Crocus. We've done that one. So we still have the Not in Disguise. Lost City. So we still have a few comment or side quests, companion quests that haven't been triggered yet. We have the Exile and the Legate. We haven't run into those people yet, apparently. Because they're not up here. But right now, we only have one more thing we can do currently, because I need to do research and find out why we can't do that one yet. Alright, so let's see. She got some skill points. I'm gonna go to rifle, since that is... and attributes. Which one of these? Rifles or bows? We're going to do that one. Alright, let's upgrade her. Gonna max, looks like we maxed her out on that. She only had 1 point. Skills. Sophia's Path. What can we upgrade here? There. Excellent health. That's cool. And Ludwig. What can we upgrade for you, Ludwig? I don't know why some of these say you can upgrade them, but then it doesn't let you upgrade them. Maybe they require more points. It doesn't say like if it takes more than 1 point. But it doesn't let me upgrade it. So we'll use our point there. And let's see. He heals us, but all right, let's see if we can do this other companion quest before we end it. Let's see, Not in Disguise. Help Ophelia. For Ophelia's plan to work, you need... Oh, we can't do this one. It requires the doctor's outfit. Did I upgrade enough? Let's look and see. We can't do that one unless I have upgraded enough to wear the doctor costume. And I still can't. Bummer. Well, can I wear the fancy hat I've been wanting to wear? Is that the one? I kind of like that one though. It matches the outfit. This is the one I've been wanting to wear. Gives me better armor. Alright. It looks the most like the hat I had for our costume. For my costume. Okay. Well, Fooey, I think we're done for the day until I figure out, because we don't have any more quests to do. The Gray Eminence is stuck. We found where the priest lives. We found a dead body there, but it's apparently not the priest. there is a magical book that we have to be able to interact with, and we can't interact with. And we read about it. It had something to do with getting triggered by one of the characters, Faustina. So we took her out of the group and went back, and we've tried it a couple times now, and it's just not working. So we're going to have to do a little research to see if anybody's figured out other ways around the glitch. And then we can't do Olima. This one, we can't, we already failed on that one. We did something else with the scale. And we can't do this one until we can wear the dang medical disguise. Yeah, I think we're done. Will you stick around long enough, guys, to do a raid? And if you're over on YouTube, please hop over to Twitch. Let's go do a raid. And for everyone who stuck around today, Curbs and Brudokin was here, and Cal's here, Tyler was here, Jedi was here. We had Fuzzy Bunnies did a raid in, Sleek Cartoon. Let's go. I'm kind of ending earlier than I wanted to. We have been on for 3 hours, but I tend to go longer than this. But we are stuck. So the question's going to be, if we can't fix the glitch, we can't progress in the game, which would be a bummer. But we've already got 007 waiting in the wings. We've done a few of those, so if nothing else, we'll get to doing 007 on Tuesday afternoons. So let's see who's out there we can raid. We'll see if there's anybody we're following. Nana Seriously's on there. Miss Odd Money. One-Eared Betty Boo. We are going to go see One-Eared Betty Boo. She is the wife of Sir Cicero that's in my Discord. He's one of the mods. She's awesome. She's fun. She is playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I love her giggle. She has a great giggle. So hang out long enough to go see her. You'll get some channel points. You can say hi. If you know Sir Cicero and you can jump over to Twitch, please do so we can support him. So I'm going to get that started, and then I'm actually going to put it on the end screen so you can hear that one-eared silly Betty Boo made the music for my start screen, my end screen, and my be right back screen. So you can hear that while we're sending her over for the raid. She's on a break. Darn it. Let me message and let her know that we want to raid. We want to raid you. Cicero. We want to raid. Raid. Wife. All right. Come back from your break. We'll start the raid, and hopefully he can, Sir Cicero will get the message and they'll hop back in, but wait a few minutes. It's usually a quick break that she does, and we'll go say hello. So we're going to start the raid. I'm going to put on the end music so you can hear the great music she did for me. It's really nice. Quit adulting long enough to go play.
Lights dim down in the studio, another quest fades from view. The controller slips from my hand, adventures pause, the night is new.
Swords and spells laid to the side, Greedfall's tales will bide their time. The screen glows soft then fades to black, a gamer's heart now off the track.
Male voice hums a lullaby low. Studio walls hold the afterglow. Warm as the fire that once burned bright. Calm descends a gentle night. Good night, all it's been fun. Weapons down, the day is done. Gaming, grandma needs her rest. Adventure waits, no need to stress. Warmth wraps tight like old friends hug. Calm the storm, let the night bugs hum. Studio lights now take their bow. Dreams will carry where we go.
Film score echoes in my head. Hero's journey's not yet dead. But for tonight, the world stands still. No monsters roar, no mountains to hill. Male voice soft as the morning dew. Whispers low, I'll return to you. Adventure is so now at peace. Warmth and calm, my heart release. Good night, all it's been fun. Weapons down, the day is done. Gaming, grandma needs her rest. Greedfall will be back, you can bet. Studio quiet, stars take flight.